Okay, I've already touched a little bit about some of the thoughts of younger consumers, but I want to go a little bit further because I think that the agri-food industry and the restaurant industry is going to be disrupted quite heavily as well. If you go back to urban centers, I was in San Francisco a few weeks ago, and there were about 3 or 4 of these Amazon Go stores. You can go into these stores and you can go in and take what you want without actually having to see anyone within the store. Let's take a look at how this technology works and discuss a little bit the implications of this.
4 years ago, we started to wonder, what would shopping look like if you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go? What if we could weave the most advanced machine learning, computer vision, and AI into the very fabric of a store so you never have to wait in line? No lines, no checkouts, no registers. Welcome to Amazon Go. Use the Amazon Go app to enter. Then put away your phone and start shopping. It's really that simple. Take whatever you like. Anything you pick up is automatically added to your virtual cart. If you change your mind about that cupcake, just put it back. Our technology will update your virtual cart automatically. So, how does it work? We used computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion, much like you'd find in self-driving cars. We call it Just Walk Out technology. Once you've got everything you want, you can just go. When you leave, our Just Walk Out technology adds up your virtual cart and charges your Amazon account. Your receipt is sent straight to the app, and you can keep going. Amazon Go. No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
So this changes the dynamics of buying food, the dynamics of going in, filling up our cart, considering what we've got, maybe putting some things back is going to be changed forever by technology like this. If you go and read some research by a guy called Daniel Kahneman on fast and slow thinking, he talks about reflexive and reflective ways of thinking. Reflexive is, I want that. So in something like Amazon Go, I want that, you put it in your bag, you forget about it. If you're looking at a normal store, you say, I want that, I put it in the cart, and then I reconsider, and I think we've all done this, sort of hide boxes that we no longer want in other parts of the supermarket, and hopefully people will find them. But what's interesting is it's going to drive more purchase in store. It's going to provide an opportunity for dynamic pricing of everything from like vegetables to protein and beyond. And this is going to get rolled out in the majority of the Whole Foods stores, which is at scale, which is to, you know, the wealthiest populace in the United States as well. So there's going to be a change of dynamics here, especially when you start to understand behavioral patterns of consumers. It could be very useful for us in the agricultural industry. Let's just hope that Amazon maybe open the doors to be able to share some of the insights. But what's really interesting and what's happened, certainly accelerated by the pandemic, is the appearance and the acceleration of the prepared meal food boxes as well. Meal kit, ready to cook delivery services is now valued at 10.26 billion in 2020. It's going to see a huge growth of about 13% year on year up until 2028. And if you can imagine, they're going to literally be buying new customers. And if they can start to gather more subscription and more customers, that's going to give them a lot of purchasing power from, fruits, vegetables, protein supply as well. Another accelerant has been food delivery at home, and Toronto was the most shut down city in North America during the pandemic. And we've certainly relied a lot on this, and it shifted my behavior to be able to order food. But ghost kitchens are going to be a huge change in the quick service restaurant food delivery restaurant world as well. Ghost kitchens are very large areas, could be warehouses with hundreds of different kinds of restaurants within them. In fact, one restaurant or restaurant operations owner could run, a dozen different restaurants virtually through ghost kitchens. And in fact, it's this that's getting really exciting and also very worrying for a lot of people out there in the restaurant industry right now, is that these kinds of operations could be a huge industry. So Euromonitor thinks it's going to be $1 trillion global market by 2030. This is hugely disruptive as we look forward. In fact, it could disrupt drive-through services, takeaway, ready meals like we've spoken about, packaged cooking ingredients, dine-in food service, packaged snacks. If it reaches that size as an industry, imagine the power that they have over supply chains of food and the prices that they pay. Is something that I sort of say that we need to start thinking about today. Then many of you online now might know who this is. This is Jimmy. He's also known as Mr. Beast. He's one of the largest YouTube creators online. He's only 23. He's got over 91 million subscribers, makes over $75 million a year. And last year, he launched the Mr. Beast Burger in over 1,000 operations in North America and in Europe. Very, very quickly. So we're seeing a huge amount of disruption in these areas. It's kind of exciting. It's also kind of scary. He's actually a fantastic guy. So do watch him. But we're seeing more of this influence coming in. So see what social media is going to be doing out there to influence how the agriculture and agri-food industry works as well. So what if consumer food supply shifts? There's ghost kitchen hypergrowth, supply brokerage agreements between them and the food providers and the consumers. And then they look at profit optimization for consumer facing operators as well. That profit optimization is something that I saw with my father, having worked in the dairy industry as a dairy wholesaler for over 30 years, always getting squeezed. Now imagine when you got people like Travis Kalanick, who runs one of the largest ghost kitchen operators, who used to run Uber, like squeezing the entire industry. What happens when Amazon does the same? It's going to be very, very interesting times. And we're going to have to stand together as an industry in agriculture to say, okay, this is how we play. This is the value we provide. And this is how we can work with you.